What up, guys? Andrew. So as some of you guys may know, yesterday and today, I've been getting to know some of my family on my biological dad's side of the family, and I ended up meeting my grandmother and my grandfather. And yesterday everybody was really cool. I mean, it was really nice, and got to know them, hang out with them, and all that stuff. Got a pretty good picture with me and my grandfather. That's on my Facebook wall and Instagram and all that stuff. But anyway, so today rolls around and everything was going fine. I mean, we were just all hanging out, BSing and just still talking about random stuff about life and stuff that's happened to me, what's happened to other people, and all that fun stuff. Just really nice social time. And my grandparents were there, and I was talking to my grandmother or whatever, and we were talking. My grandma and grandpa were in the Air Force, and they ended up retiring from the Air Force and all that stuff. So very cool. But while they're in the Air Force, they went to like Germany, Turkey, and like 2 other places overseas and lived there for a while. And I was just talking to her about that because I thought it was kind of cool. So talking to her, and well, she gets up and didn't think nothing about it, whatever. And she comes back or whatever, and her and my grandfather Henry, and they're like, hey, we're gonna go to the hospital and we're gonna do a DNA test. Okay. Now there's a few things here that I gotta say. One, I'm not afraid to take a DNA test. A couple reasons why. One, my mother has never lied to me about a single dang thing in her life. I can ask her about anything, and she will be completely honest. 2, my biological father, David, knows for a fact that I am his son. A couple different ways that I know this. For 18 years, he always paid my mother child support. Never missed a payment, never missed a single one. There were a couple times when I was a little kid and my mom didn't have money for like a winter coat or something like that. She would send him a letter in the mail or something like that and said, hey, I need help here. It's winter in Nebraska. They get cold. I'm like 2, 3 years old. Kind of need a winter coat. Just saying. And next day or whatever, there'd be one in the mail or whatever, or UPS or what have you. And another thing, when my mother found out that she was pregnant with me, she told David right away. And my mom has this in a letter that David sent her. Still has a letter and everything saying that I told my dad and my grandfather Henry that I have a kid on the way, and Henry told him, we cannot tell your mother. My grandmother did not know I was around until I was 5 years old. And so that kind of sucked, I guess. So by them not knowing or whatever, it's not necessarily my mom's fault or David's fault or anything like that. Now, something that I don't like about this is by them asking for a DNA test, one, they're calling my mother a liar. My mother does not lie. 2, they do not trust their son, my father, and that's screwed up in my opinion. But so, I'll oblige to take this test, and the results will come back and show the fact that what we already know is true. But after that, I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, there's a part of me that says I want to try to keep building a relationship with them. But then there's another part of me that kind of doesn't want anything to do with them, to be honest. But yeah, it's kind of how I'm feeling right now. So, kind of down in the dumps, not really knowing what the heck to do right now. So, but like always, you know, like my page, go on YouTube, start following me, or subscribe to my channel, I should say. Subscribe. But yeah, like, comment. We're not friends, let's be friends. Cool with it. Not very high, not really a message today. It's just kind of what's going on in Andrew's life. There you go. But talk to you guys later. God bless.